Hello everyone, welcome back to my Morrowind Let's Play. My name is Warav. Last
What
time
exactly do you
we...
require of me?
Last time... To shut up. Last time we did some fighting of bandits, and we got ourselves to Balmora. This is the Balmora Mages Guild. We found Caius. He's probably somewhere in that general direction.
Clearly,
What else? We joined the Mages Guild, and that was pretty much it. Today, I'm hoping to gather up a bunch of spells that will become useful later, such as armor spells, mark and recall spells, and the like. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of my moon sugar.
I'm listening.
And, moon sugar and skooma. Both of which are very valuable to the right person. There's 3 traders off the top of my head that will buy them. One is the Scamp down in Caldera, which we don't have yet, which I haven't visited yet.
Fight well.
Thank you.
Sarah.
Another is the Mud Crab Merchant, which he's kind of hard to find if you don't know where he is. And thirdly is Ravier here. So, where are you? Thievery. Moon sugar. My offer is refused. Rude. And he doesn't have enough for the final ones. Doesn't have enough for the final one, I should say.
Outlander. Breton.
Thank you. I much prefer being called
Is
Brett
there
to
something I can do
Outlander.
for you?
Not yet, but thanks. Right, I already looted the song. What? Restore Magicka is good stuff. So I've got 2 of the armor spells. There's a total of 4, if I recall
I'm
correctly.
listening.
But the bound armor spells do not cover... they do not cover pauldrons or greaves, sadly enough. So I'll have to find those on my own. For now, I'll just... stuff to sell, I'll put in this chest. Honey bug moss, no, that's useful. Yeah, I'll put the Televani bug musk in there. And then various books and stuff I'll just dump into this one. Common Disease, Soul Trap, Scroll of Undusai's Unhinging. Do I own that? I do not. As a spell. There's one thing over here I want to pick up. Yes. Okay. Yep, that and that. Alright, wrong one. So this entire back area here from this wall this way is added by a mod, which is the Mages Guild Quarters by Valfan, if I remember correctly.
I see you. Hello.
Spells. Strong absorption, resists, dispel, soothing balm, health, cure poison, cure common disease on other. That might be useful. But the most useful one, I think, is restore magicka, which is actually an enchantment. Spells. What do you have? Nothing that I need right now. Travel. Let's go to Vivek first. She's basically a paid teleportation service between the different guilds. Or between the different guild halls, I should say. Not between the different guilds. Spells. Mark. Recall. What else? Detect key. Demoralized creature. Chameleon. Invisibility. Blind. Jump. Slow fall. Open. Yeah, we'll buy that too. So, let's go back to Balmora real quick. Well, yeah, let's go back to Balmora real quick. And I will show you what Mark and Recall does.
Greetings.
So let's save Magic Menu Item. Let's save Recall to 7 and Mark to 9. So, bring up Mark here. Balmora Guild of Mages. Now I'll just walk over here, cast Recall, which I have not mastered. My mysticism is not very high yet. But look, if you see here, I can select Balmora Guild of Mages. Quick loading screen, and it teleports me right back to where I marked.
Well
It's
met.
useful.
Greetings.
Do you have spells? No, I don't. Duties. I'll get duties from you later. Travel. Let's check Caldera next.
Greetings.
Thank you. I'm just looking for spells right now. Great Feather. Oh, that's a little expensive though. Right now. Toxic Cloud. Sleep. Stuff in there that would be useful later.
Hello. I hope you won't.
Not stuff that's useful right
well.
now.
What is it, friend?
No, I do not want a barter. Or I do not want that. Ooh, gauntlets. Skeletal Minion, Scamp, Flamatronich. Is that a Tronich or Atronach? I've never really known. I've always called them a Tronich. If anybody else knows, feel free to give me a holler.
May I help you?
Tempted to get that. Ooh, Greater Soul Gems. Wow. I don't think I can take those yet. Can I? Mages Guild. I am an associate rank, so technically I would actually be able to take those.
Tidings and good wishes to you.
Oh, if you're wondering why I didn't check anywhere else in Vivek for spells, it's because most people, that's sort of like the high tier place. So if you want something really powerful, they've probably got it. But
Tidings and good wishes to you.
you know what? Let's mark. Come on. New mark. Caldera, Guild of Mages. Might as well have the guilds all waypointed. Travel. Yeah, Sadrith Mora. Spells. Slow fall. Wild levitate. Yeah, I don't have enough money for that.
Is there something I can do for you?
Travel. Barter.
I see you.
Hello.
Hello.
I hope you won't take too much of
Barter
my
and
time.
training.
How can I help?
Well, traveler.
Spells. I'm still eyeing that skeletal minion summon.
Is there something I can do for you?
Well met. Greetings.
Not much here. Last place to check is Alderun. I think I'm still looking for Bound Cuirass? Home Gauntlets Boots. The last one available should be Cuirass. Associate, that's your soul gem. Neither of those are, none of these are really that important to me.
Ah, friend. How does
Orant
the day...
Geontine. Paralysis. Slow fall. I would love a basic levitation spell. Bound Spear. Wild Levitate. Light Innervate. Huh. Oh, I'll bet you I've got to go to the temple in order to get the Bound Cuirass. I will look that up eventually, but there's still a few people down here to look at. Barter training.
All right then. I'm listening.
Persuasion.
Is there something I can do for you?
Huh, this is more like a smithy.
Is there something I can do for you?
Nothing.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Masera.
Huh. Well, not much that's interesting. Oh, goodbye. Almost forgot to mark the place, and I forgot to mark Sadrith Mora as well. Oh well. Items have a slight cooldown time, but their casting is always 100% guaranteed. New mark. Alderun Guild of Mages. Might as well teleport back to Balmora. And see, now I can bypass that system. Don't you have some spells too? Yes, I didn't talk to you yet. I see no bound armors.
May I help you?
I see you. Hello.
And I already bought stuff from you, right? Yep. spell making. So, a little trick that you can use to advance spells really easily, or to advance skills really easily, is to just make a one-cost spell. And then you can cast it pretty much an unlimited number of times and get... No. And get easy experience that way. Shield. I'll do shield for magnitude 1 on self. Alteration, right? Yep. Spells. No, not spells. Spell making. Come on. Magnitude 1. And then we go here. Stoicism. I think I still need conjuration, illusion, and destruction. Fire damage. I could do it on self. That would be a guaranteed target. I'm not sure if this is like Skyrim, where in order to advance the destruction school, you actually have to do damage, or if it's just based on the spell casting. I'm going to assume it's just based on the spell casting. Destruction. I'll do Summon Ghost. Summon Ancestral Ghosts on self for 1 second for 1 cost. Oh, come on, Warath. Make it consistent, or else somebody's probably gonna lambast you in the comments. And I don't have an illusion spell yet. Earwig sound. Paralyze. Calm Humanoid would be a good one to use. Ooh, a Charming Touch. Oh, I want it so bad. Ooh, Levitate. I will accept 10 points of Levitate for 30 seconds as a spell. Calm creature, calm humanoid. I'm not really going to be an illusion caster, but it's good to just have anyways. Right? Illusion. Excellent. Water walking. You know, let's mess around with with a mod that I found called Quick Loadouts. Enable loadout. Hotkey equipment loadout. Numpad 1. Shift numpad. It doesn't look like this mod accepts spells. So I want that. So if I go Shift numpad 1, loadout 1 set, and then it doesn't. The problem with Morrowind is the fact that there's only 9 standard. Is that there's only 9, 10 if you count going to fists. Hotkeys. So if you have a bunch of magic items,
I'm listening.
but you're primarily a spellcaster, there's not much you can do. Well, it's not quite long enough for an episode, so let's see about doing a couple of quests for Ajira. She's the one to talk to at this point.
Well met. Greetings.
Ajira. What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want the local brews, or help in a fight? Some Telvanni bugmusk, or a way to reach the high places? Duties. Yes, Ajira's had duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms. To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs sample of Luminous Russula, Violet Coprinus, Bungler's Bane, and Hypophagia. Ajira knows you can find all these on the Bitter Coast. The easiest way is to go south along the river Odai until you see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there and find a path west over the hills. Okay. Hypophagia. Hypophagia looks much like Bungler's Bane and grows half like a shelf on trees and other things. Hypophagia is safe to eat, but make sure it is not Bungler's Bane. Bungler's Bane grows on trees and sometimes other things. It looks like the tree has brown shells. Ajira warns you not to eat Bungler's Bane. Violet Coprinus. Coprinus comes from a long-stemmed toadstools, which glow blue at night. And finally, Luminous Russula. Russula comes from a short, smelly toadstool, which is brown on top. Okay. I think I have all of those except Bungler's Bane? Maybe? Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh, look at how these are all animated. That's so cool. Okay. Violet Coprinus. I only need 1, so I will pick 1. Luminous Russula. Bungler's Bane. Hypophagia. So Hypophagia is the one I need. Well, let's go get ourselves some Hypophagia. Let's see here. I want to see how this spell works.
Is there something I can do for you?
Oh yeah, that's why I used bound stuff instead of...
Sorry, I'm listening.
Huh. I'll probably delete that spell and replace it with a... and replace it with a bound helmet. Or maybe something else. Well, those things are big. Look at that face. So, safest way there is along the River Odai to the Bitter Coast. There's always... Oh, look at that. There's that bridge that he was talking about. But I found that there's always critters, even if it's supposed to be completely safe. And those are some big mushrooms. The author of that mod, Quick Loadouts, is said that he will possibly try to do a hotkey mod. Personally, I just hope that he does, that he makes it so that it adds more magic to it. It adds more magic hotkeys. Because the only hotkey mod that's been out for many years has been one by Fliggerty, and his is buggy. I actually used it on this playthrough for a little bit, but it wouldn't hotkey everything that it could hotkey, or that it said it could hotkey. So like it said you could hotkey clothing, and every time I tried, it crashed out. So if you're looking for a hotkey mod, look for Quick Loadouts. It's on Nexus. Comes in very handy. Hypophagia. So what does hypophagia look like again? Hypophagia looks much like Bundler's Bane and grows like a shelf on trees and other things. Okay. So you keep an eye on the trees here. Wonder if this climate isn't wet enough right here yet. If you're wondering why I'm using that enchanted item constantly, it's to give my enchanting skill all the help it can get. Wolves. Wait a second, I thought there were no wolves in Morrowind. That is a Quama worker, I think. Non-aggressive, but not something you want to tick off either. Also, recently, I've downloaded a autosave mod, and then of course Quick Loadouts, a mod that shows you Well, it shows you the health of your minions and such. Though I need to alter the settings so that it's not buried underneath my mini-map. Well, I think that's long enough for an episode. Whoa.
What is this about?
Whoa, whoa, where is it? Where is it? If you're curious, that is a cliff runner. And they are the bane of a traveler's existence in Morrowind. Giub, the first guy that we saw back on the boat, he claims to be Saint Giub because he eliminated all of the, or he wiped out all of the cliff runners before Skyrim. Actually, before Oblivion, because he was living in Kvatch at the time of the Oblivion Crisis. So, I think that that's a good place to stop. So, let's save here. 0, yeah. 0, 4, not 5. And you'll notice all these autosaves. Yeah, that's an actual good autosave mod. Sophisticated saves. Something like that, also on Nexus. So, I will see you guys next time. If you enjoyed, please click the like button. If you really enjoyed, subscribe. I try to upload videos multiple times a week, but as I keep saying, my internet absolutely stinks. So, that may or may not change in the future. But I will see you guys next time. Later!